The second Bedell Jersey Squash Classic has once again attracted some of the top players from around the globe, including world number 22 Chris Simpson. The Guernsey player is the defending champion here and heads a field of strong international talent at what is becoming one of the best events for its size on the professional squash circuit.
Well, it's the closest thing to a home tournament that I get, really. Last year I won the event, so I wanted to come back and try and retain my title, and it was such a well-run tournament last year. The crowd was great, and Nick did a great job, so I wanted to come back and support the event.
Squash is growing in popularity, and the professional game is beginning to attract higher levels of sponsorship and gain a bigger profile as an exciting spectator sport. The Bedell Jersey Squash Classic has increased its prize fund by 50% this year, and as Simpson says, that's up to the level of the competition.
It's very, very strong this year. For the size of the event, I would say it's probably the toughest at that level that I've seen this season. There's certainly the top 4 seeds, top 30 in the world, and very, very strong players, and it's going to be a very exciting climax to the tournament.
Professionals from as far away as the US, Kuwait and Egypt have travelled to the island to take part in the event in 2014. Not only does this increase the quality and standard of the competition, it helps to spread the message far and wide that the Jersey Classic is beginning to make its mark on the squash scene.
It's a very strong tournament for a 15K because it's quite close to England, so most of the English players are here, and some good Scottish players as well. So it's it's very competitive, this one.
But the Bedell Jersey Squash Classic is not just about being able to watch some of the world's highest ranked players slug it out on court. It's also about inspiring and encouraging amateur players locally. In the run-up to the event, all of the professionals have given time to share their knowledge and skills with young players from Jersey schools. And the qualifying round enables talented islanders of all ages to have a shot at reaching the first round. It's an invaluable opportunity and experience, and Jersey's Director of Squash, Nick Taylor, says it shows the value the event can add to the community.
You know, bringing the youngsters in through the qualifying, some of those kids are all obviously through our junior academy, so for them to rub shoulders with players in the top 100 in the world is an amazing experience, and I can just see the improvement in them within the last 2-3 days. It's gone up 3 or 4 levels. So, you know, it's not just about bringing the players in for people to watch, it's about how it's impacting our youth, as well as our senior players as well, because watching squash is very inspiring. So, you know, it's very important, that part of the event for me.
The Bedell Jersey Squash Classic has big aspirations, with the objective to achieve international status as quickly as possible. To do that, the prize fund will need to double, but Nick Taylor says that's not an impossible task.
I'd love to take it from a challenger into an international event. You know, so we've got to be raising somewhere in the region of $30,000 to be able to do that, which I think we can do. You know, we've just got to get it out to more people, get the awareness, and again, you know, media through yourselves and the international media is so important to raise the profile of the event.
With the event enjoying live streaming throughout, making it accessible to a global audience over the internet, it's easy to see why being involved is becoming more and more attractive. And as squash is not on the menu of the 2015 NatWest Island Games being hosted in Jersey, the Bedell Jersey Squash Classic will once again be the premier competition for the sport in the island next year.